fuck is up, my bitches? If you are new here, hello, my name is Brittany, and today's video is the final makeup haul of 2021. Some of these things you've seen on my channel already, some of them you haven't. So we're gonna go through today because I know y'all are nosy as fuck and you want to know what I bought. So I feel ya, because I'm the same fucking way. So if you guys are new, don't forget to like the damn video, thumbs it up or thumbs it down, that's cool too. Subscribe if you're new, and make sure you're following me on my other social medias like TikTok, Instagram. Get it together. And guys, it wouldn't be a normal Britt Clark video if it wasn't a hot fucking mess. So today's video shouldn't be too bad because I'm just basically doing a day of show and tell. Some of the stuff I'm wearing today, I'll make sure to chat about that stuff that I am wearing or if I've done videos on it. And are you guys ready for Best of Beauty tomorrow? I can't believe tomorrow's New Year's Eve. It's like, where did this year go? But I'm not mad about it. I'm ready for a new year. Let's dive into it. First place I'm going to start with is Sephora, which, listen, why do I feel like I need to buy more stuff after the VIB sale? Because damn, Sephora took all of my damn money. But they came out with some things, and then they had more sales. So, of course, I placed another order, or two, or three. It's a small order. It's fine. So, I got this little box. So, let me start with the things that you've seen on my channel already, because, I mean, there's a dedicated video to these. So, we've got the mini Biba palette from Natasha, Denona, and also the Rose Cheek Duo. Again, dedicated video to this. So, if you guys want to know my thoughts and opinions on it, I am wearing this little cheek duo. Like, it's not the only highlighter I'm wearing. I have something on top of it, but this is the blush. I don't really feel any different about this after using it again. I'm just like, it's fine, but it's more of if you're like wanting to try her formulas. They're not really my favorite. This one was a banger, but I do think I prefer the mini nude. But again, if you want to see like a demo and stuff, you can go watch that video. Okay. I see all the bridges coming in the live chat. Guys, look at this shirt really quick. My sister got it for me. It was one of my Christmas presents. I'm like, it's lit. Okay, let's have like an unpopular opinion moment, because I have wanted to try these fragrances for so long now. Like, I was waiting for this one in particular to come in stock for the longest time. So these are the K Alley, like the mini fragrances. I picked up Invite Only and Eden. I didn't even open Eden because this was actually in store the most recent time I went, and I smelled it like after I had already ordered it. I'm returning this. I'm not a fan. It's just not a fragrance for me. I can't even remember exactly like what it smells like. I feel like it gave me like apple vibes, but I guess I thought it was going to be something totally different. But this one, like, as soon as I got it, I like ripped it open. I'm like, I need to smell this. I swear this happens every single time. Like, when there's hype, like whenever you guys are hyping up a fragrance and I finally smell it, I'm just like, guys, you're doing me so dirty right now. And this is what it is. I'm not even mad about this packaging. Like, this is super cute, especially for like a mini. Even Shannon was like, I don't like that. There's something, like, there's one note specifically. He did say that it was very musky. I think that maybe that's the note. There's something that translates really, really strong when I wear this. And this is, like, one of those fragrances you only need, like, one spritz of it because it's very, like, heavily fragrant. Here's the deal, though. Like, I know Kilian has, like, destroyed and set, like, unrealistic expectations for pretty much every other fragrance for me. Just because, like, when I smell them, they smell expensive. I don't really get that vibe when it comes to K-Alley. It's just there's something about the way that Kilian designs their fragrance. I could be totally biased. I might be full of shit. But it's just one thing in my mind. I'm like, I even felt the same way about the Billie Eilish one. I'm like, there's something that Kilian has that all these ones don't. And when I'm comparing everything to that, I'm obviously not going to be as impressed. But this one specifically, Invite Only, on me, it's just like, it's a nah for me, unfortunately. So I do plan on sending both of these back, unfortunately, because I don't like to do that. But if I know for a fact I'm not going to wear it, sorry, not sorry. Like, there's only one way for me to smell it, and that's to buy it. It's not like I can go in store and smell invite only. Eden, that's why I didn't open it. It's fine. Allie says she really likes Eden. I didn't mind it. It's just more of like a fragrance for perfume I don't like. I think this and like a candle I would really like. I'm very particular. And again, I always compare everything to like my pride and joys. You know what I'm saying? So there was that. And then I actually talked about this I talked about it a little bit too soon because I feel a little bit better about it, but I mentioned this in like the worst makeup products of 2021. If you guys missed that, I did that like a video or two ago. The Tarte Hydroflex Serum Foundation. Patty Alonso, I saw that she recommended this, so I bought it because she liked it. And then I feel better about this using it with a brush. I first used it with a sponge and I was not a fan at all. The other thing with this is I have to use powder. Like, I absolutely have to powder my face because it makes it look so much better. So I'm not as turned off about this. I don't really see myself getting like a full size, but I really like the fact that Tarte does these like mini sizes. I don't understand why more brands don't, especially for complexion. I mean, it's probably like financial because it's got to be super expensive. But the fact that they did like minis of this, like, obviously I got to try it. I could wear it a few times, really figure out if I like it. It's not that expensive. So it's not like, okay, I don't like it, I'm going to return it. You know what I mean? So that's where I feel better about this the more that I've used it. But I just think that I have to use it very specific ways. So it's not bad. It's not as bad as I initially said it was. It's growing on me, but it's still going to be one that I don't think it's like one of my favorites in my collection. You get it? Okay. Then I was in store and I have heard from so many people, I need to get this palette. I need to get this palette. And I'm like, I need a palette like a hole in my head, okay? Because I buy so many and they just chill. Like, there's some that I have in my collection like I have not even touched. It's ridiculous. So I'm like, why did I feel the need to buy the Huda Beauty, the Mercury Retrograde? I remember almost buying this when it initially launched. I saw it in store. It was in New York City. Like, it was the day that it launched. I felt like I needed to have it then, but I didn't end up getting it. And now here I am, clown, like a year or two later. And I was like, you know what? This totally is my type of color story. Because I forget if it was in like a live chat or if it was in like a comment section or somebody had made the comment of, because I always say like, I love neutrals, but I also love color. But it's a very specific type of color. It's jewel tones. That's very much my makeup aesthetic, like neutrals and jewel tones. You guys get me better than I get myself. So when I see this palette, I'm like, I feel like this is a palette that I would love. And her metallics are so pretty. I have not even touched this yet, so I'm not going to swatch it or anything like that. But it was like, oh shit, I put it upside down. This palette, it was on sale. I think it's still on sale at Sephora. I'll probably link this down below for you guys if you are interested. But, like, the packaging is fucking gorgeous. But this is definitely a color story that I definitely would love. And especially, like, these three metallics up here, they just speak my name. So, I'm a clown. I got an additional 20% off the sale price. So, I ended up paying, like, $27 for it or something crazy like that. I felt it was worth that price, so I bought it. I did not come here to be judged, all right? I see all you judging me in the live chat. You know what? You guys probably all got it, too. All right, next thing I got was the IT Cosmetics, the Bye Bye Under Eye Full Coverage Anti-Aging Waterproof Concealer. This is one of the most insanely This has the most insane coverage I think I've ever seen with a concealer. That's what I meant to say. I put this on because this was like a gift with purchase, or if like you used a code or something. I didn't pay for this. It's just like a little sample size. I used like the tiniest dot and it covered like half of my face. I was like, oh shit. Too much pigment. But I need to try this more because I remember, I've said this in a previous video, that I was watching the Honest Beauty review. She did like just like, I think she compared like 10 different concealers, and this one looked amazing on her. And I hear a lot of people love this one, But I was just like, wow, that's like a lot of coverage for my liking. Because I don't need like a lot of coverage. I just need something to give me like a little oomph. You know what I'm saying? I don't need something that's like completely wipe out everything. That's very much the vibe for that one. And the fact that it's in a squeezy tube, I'm just like, I don't really love that sort of a packaging. I like the wand applicator. Just a preference thing. But it's fine. I'll get off my soapbox. I'll keep testing it, but I don't really see myself reaching for it. Like, I didn't even use it today, because I just prefer wand applicators. And then TikTok is what made me buy this. This is the Milk Makeup, the Hydra Grip Set and Refresh Spray. Another thing, I love the fact that they do minis, just because if I don't like it, it didn't cost me a ton, and it still gives you like a really good amount of product where you could actually test it for longer than just like 1 or 2 uses. You know, like the sample cards are cool and shit, but I much prefer something like this. Like, I used to hate minis, now I live for them. So I got this because of TikTok. I'll be curious to see how it makes my makeup last, if it makes my eyeshadows last, because basically what I keep seeing on TikTok is people apply like eyeshadows on their arms and their face. They'll spray this spray on there, and then they'll rub it like crazily. I more want to do like comparing this to like the Urban Decay All-Nighter, because that one to me is like one of the goats. I feel like that's probably the most recognized in the beauty space, I feel. You guys let me know what your favorite is. But have you guys tried this? I'm curious, but Jen says I'm gonna love this product. I hope so. I didn't like the primer, so that's where I have fairly low expectations, but that's probably a good thing for me, because whenever I have super high expectations, I always get let down. So let's move forward with that like mentality. Just have low expectations 24/7 when it comes to products. And then I'm surprised I haven't touched this one yet either. This is the Fenty Beauty by Rihanna, the Liquid Kilowatt Fluid Freestyle Highlighter. I am like determined to find something that I like from this brand besides like the lip glosses, because I have been a lip gloss fan for a really long time of Fenty's. So this is what the packaging looks like. I have not even swatched this yet. I think it's a squeezy tube. I picked up the shade Vintage Velour. This is the shade number 2. This would have been so much better with like a wand applicator. It's just, again, it's just a preference thing, but I'll give you guys a swatch that way if you guys were curious. But I love like light pink highlighters. They're some of my favorite, especially like shades. But like I said, I'm just trying to find something Fenty that I like lose my shit about. You know what? This could be it. We shall see. This is what the shade looks like. That looks really pretty. So, Brittany, lower your expectations. I look at this and I'm like, I'm gonna fucking love it. Whether or not that's the case, I'll probably try this in like a testing new makeup sort of a video. Doesn't that shade look beautiful though? It's got like, it almost reminds me of the Rare Beauty Mesmerize, except I think it's a little bit, maybe like more pigmented. Like, I feel like this has like a pigmented base to it. I would be curious to compare those side by side. But I'm going to try to lower my expectations so I'm not disappointed. But it looks so pretty. I'm going to lean back just a little bit just so you guys could see and more like natural, because I've got like really bright lights in front of me. Ooh, is she pretty? Okay, I'm excited to try that. And then, guys, if you're not following me on TikTok, you should be. But if you have not seen my videos on this product, go show them some love, because I swear this product needs to go viral. I say that now because now I have 2 of them and I'm good if it sells out. But the Westman Atelier, the super loaded tinted highlighter. I paid $75 for this highlighter, but then I got 20% off. I got a second shade. That's how much I fucking love this formula. If you have textured skin, mature skin, or, you know, more experienced skin like we like to say over here, this is the highlighter for you. If you like something that has like a little bit of dew to it, but it's sparkly, literally one of my favorite highlighters in my entire collection. And I said this in my TikTok. I'm like, when I tell you that this is a weapon, like, it's heavy. This is luxury packaging and it's clean beauty. But I picked up the shade, what is it? Peau de Pitch. I'm actually going to have a video on TikTok with this as well, because this is fucking stunning. These need way more hype. And it's like, I get it. I get it. It's so expensive. I just realized I have this disgusting Band-Aid on my finger. The life of construction for me. I'm forever getting cuts on my hands now. All right, so this is Peau de Peach. It's basically a peachy highlighter. This swatch is going to do it no justice. So it's right here. I promise you, I regret nothing with buying both of these. I do think I prefer the Peau de Rose a little bit more just because I like that pinky undertone, but it's so fucking good. I'm going to have a TikTok that is going to showcase this one, like me applying it. I do think that it looks like lighter on my face. I don't want to cover up this highlight that I have going on because I think this looks really beautiful as well. It's another product that I'm going to talk about. But I swear, it's like this product is underrated. Underrated AF, and I know for a fact it's because of how expensive it is. But you know what? The fact that I bought 2 in the course of like a month should tell you everything that you need to know. It's bomb. Especially, I think where it really excels is if you have like texture, especially on this area right here like I do. Fucking gorgeous. I love it. So then, moving on from Sephora, I was wandering around Walmart the other day. And I feel like Walmart is probably, when it comes to drugstore makeup, they usually carry stuff first, opposed to like Walgreens, Rite Aid, all those other drugstores, you know? So I came across the Maybelline, the Colossal Curl Bounce Mascara. This is another one I keep seeing all over TikTok, and I'm just like, I need to know. I feel like Maybelline is one of those brands that actually does a fairly decent job at mascaras. If anything, it's like L'Oreal and Maybelline, I think, are the 2 that are the best at mascara at the drugstore. So I got this because of TikTok. No shame. I should be shamed, but I don't care. I bought it because I want to test the theory. So that was what I got at Wally World. And then, yeah, that was everything for Sephora. I do have some PR I'm going to feature at the end. I wanted to show you guys this in case you missed the video because I'm like, more people need to see that video. The Alamar Cosmetics Encanto collection. Did y'all watch this movie yet? It's streaming on Disney and it's so fucking cute. Oh my god. Such a cute movie. But I think this packaging is so freaking cute. If you guys want to see like me apply this stuff, I just wanted to showcase it again because I'm like, not enough people saw that video. And I think these products are so damn good, especially the eyeshadow palette. And this highlighter, I need to get the highlighter that Patty used in her video because it looks so beautiful. But this, let me swatch it for you. They're so shiny. It kind of gives me like, I want to say like Lunar Beauty. I think it's the shade Mars. It kind of gives me that vibe. You see it when I apply it in that video. But this to me is the star of the show. This palette is so damn cute. I love the color story because it's got like colorful colors, but it's kind of got the jewel sort of a vibe to it. I don't think this is a palette that I'll use all the time, but it's just, it's so cute. And this is like bar colors. That's another thing that I love about it. Like if you've seen my bar logo, it looks very reminiscent to like color scheme wise to this. It's so pretty. And like this brand, this is like a huge collab for them. Like before the movie even comes out, they're collabing with Disney. Like what a fucking moment. They're Latina owned. And let me just tell you about their fucking metallics really quick. They're insane. They're beautiful. I just almost want to swatch with my ring finger. I'll just do those 2 for now. I swatch it in that video as well. But definitely check that out. I just think that they're super pretty. And I'm like, they're hella metallic. Yes. Dawn, you better get on that. And then I actually featured this on my Instagram today because we talked about this on new makeup releases a few weeks ago. And I was like, you know what? It's a new brand. Let me try it. The Wicked Widow Beauty. This is the Edward Scissorhands palette. And guys, when I watched this today, oh my god. Does it have glitter in it? No, it does not. They're are you talking about the metallics? It's like super fine glitter. It's not like chunks of glitter or a pressed glitter. So this is the Wicked Widow Beauty. This is a relatively like brand new indie brand. I think they opened in October, I think they said. These metallics, like especially this one right here, the metallics are very soft. But I was like, holy shitballs. The shade Hold Me, like this silver. I was not ready. So I did swatch this over on my Instagram. if you're a fan of Edward Scissorhands, you're going to lose your shit on this one. But I think this is set to restock January 20th. If you want to see swatches, definitely check out. It's on my IG Reels. And then I also got 2 of the highlighters because the swatches got me with this one because I'm like, I just need to know. But I was not expecting this to be like a pot/liquid highlighter. I was expecting these to be powders for some reason. So when I opened the box, I'm like, I didn't order that. And then as I opened it, I'm like, yeah, dumbass, yes you did. So I got the shade Catch Me Dancing. These aren't part of the Edward Scissorhands collection. I think this is just like their products, I think. And then I picked up Heaven Sent. I think these were like the only 2. I did swatch these over on my reels, like I said, but look at this. It's just like straight up liquid silver. I'm very concerned at how this is actually going to look as a highlighter on me because this is going to give like Tin Man moment. I don't think that I'll really get use out of this one. I think I would get more use out of Heaven Sent. But the only downfall with this one for me, because it has more of like a sheer base to it, it almost has like, how do I want to explain it? Like when you actually like smudge it out, I feel like this might accentuate texture because it has like, it almost gets like chunky. It's just weird. I think it's just maybe like the glitter that they had used. But I also worry about once it dries down, how it's going to basically like transfer around. But when you see the swatch of it, you're like, ooh, that's super pretty. But this is like a straight up liquid. But when it sets, I noticed like if I ran my finger over it, it didn't really stay in place. So I'm like, all right, how is this going to work actually as like a face highlight? But this one is much more appealing to me. I just don't know how it's going to look on my texture. This is going to be a formula that I have to put it like on my face to see if I actually like it or if I actually don't. Because I don't know, just something about like how this looks. I'm like, I could see that looking either so beautiful or like a hot fucking mess. So I will definitely be trying these. If you guys want a dedicated video on this, let me know. But you guys have seen I got quite a few highlighters right now. So let me know which one's your favorite too. Like of all of these that I swatched for you guys, which one's your fave? She looks textury. And that's where I'm like, it could be, but it also could not be. It could be really beautiful. And then I also picked up 2 of the glosses. This is just one small like critique for me. If I were to keep like the boxes, even like with the packaging, I don't love the fact that it doesn't say like the name, especially like being a content creator. So the packaging looks, it's just like a basic lip gloss packaging. So I couldn't even tell you what the shade name of this is. It's basically like the blue looking one. And then I think this, I don't even remember. I ordered this actually relatively recently, but I've got so much shit going on in my head right now that I don't even remember what the hell I've bought. But I picked up 2 shades. There's just nothing on the packaging that indicates like what the shade names are. And I don't know how I'm going to feel about like this applicator because it's one of those formulas that I feel like you really have to layer and build and build and build. I think it's going to be like an okay formula, but I haven't tried it yet. So again, if you guys want a dedicated video to this collection, you can see them swatched kind of right there. But you could see them better on my Insta story. I swatched everything. Stress baking and watching Brit. Sup, y'all? I love that for you, but don't stress, girl. Don't stress. It's New Year's, baby. We got one more day and then a new year begins. And then this is probably what I'm second or third most excited about is their eyelashes. Look how fucking cute this is. So it's a straight up snowflake. I picked up the style Innocence. These are so fluttery and fluffy. I cannot wait to use these. I think I'm going to cut them down to be like half lashes, basically to give me like this sort of a moment. But how wispy these are, I love. So this, I think it's really cute. And it's like cardboard packaging, but this actually feels like a lot nicer quality than most lash components are. Does that make sense? Okay, anywhoosies. So that was everything I picked up from Wicked Widow Beauty. If you haven't checked them out, make sure you guys do. They're over on Instagram and on TikTok, I believe. And then a new brand for me. I've never tried anything from them before, and I just picked up the Donna Fall palette from It's Belle. Have you guys tried It's Belle before? Were you guys checking for this palette at all? Because I was like, all right, I think I've probably have this all in my collection already, but jewel tones. And I think that this goes perfectly with another palette that I'm going to mention today. I have not swatched any of these yet, so let's give you guys some fingy swatches so we could see what these look like. They feel very soft. There's a dual or a multi-chrome right here. Ooh! All right, let's swatch party. Fuck it. When in Rome. That gives me, like, this one here reminds me of a Divina eyeshadow so much. Like, from the Aurora Flares, because it's got basically, like, black base, purple to teal shift. Gorgeous. So that's row number 1. Let me do row number 2. So we got chlorophyll, spiced, and caramel apple. Oh, you know what though? When I show you the other palette, I'm like, I didn't need this, because I think I have a lot of overlap in my collection when it comes to eyeshadows that look just like this. But having like a concise, like small put together palette of all of these jewel tone, like special shades or metallic shades, I'm not mad at it. And then the last row is Autumn, Riverside, and Midnight Fall. Some of their metallics are a little bit chunky, like this one right here. When I pick it up, it is definitely chunky. Some of the other ones are a lot smoother, like this one's super duper smooth. All right, let me do 1, 2, 3. All right, what do we think? Ooh, Kendall, right? That green. But do you see, like, this shade here, and then these two are a little bit chunkier than all of the other ones. This is the shade that, like, that one's speaking to me. This is a multi-chrome. You see that shift right there? That one is so pretty, but again, it's like, I think that I already have these in my collection, just with, like, Divina, Cleona. That one's so pretty, though. Oh, I need to use that. You know what that shade reminds me of? It's something that Danessa Myricks did from the Twin Flames. I wish I could remember the name. That's beautiful, though. But comparing it to everything else, I'm like, did I need it? Nah. But it's cute, and it was another way to try the brand, right? So that was the Donna Fall palette from It's Belle Cosmetics. And then this, I knew this was going to be good. Like, as soon as I seen it, like, that it was launching, I'm like, this palette's about to be fucking fire, and I'm going to love it. Because DD Signature, this is an indie brand, and it's a brand that they typically do, like, super colorful eyeshadows. And I love their formulas. It's just, I don't reach for their palettes a lot because they're so colorful. So when they came out with this Neutral Wonder palette, it was like, run, don't walk, bought it immediately. So, like, right already, looking at this palette, Cranberry is totally, like, an exact shade for this shade right here. I feel like I'm seeing this shade specifically, like, a lot in a lot of different palettes lately. Like, I think even, like, the Platinum Hits 2 has the same sort of a shade. So that's where, like, when you're shopping indie, especially for, like, the special shades and metallics, kind of be mindful of, like, what you already have in your collection, because I do think that there is a lot of overlap with them. So this is the palette. It's basic. It's neutral. I wore this in my last video, and it's beautiful. I was using this in my new makeup releases, like the worst makeup of 2021. So you guys got to see this in action. This is just a palette and color story that totally speaks to me. And I'm so excited to get to experience the DD Signature, like, formula in an eyeshadow palette that, like, suits what I look for. Because this is just, it's my wheelhouse. It's what I think looks the best on me, is, like, neutrals and stuff. So I'm super excited. This palette's beautiful. If you guys want a dedicated video, let me know. But as soon as I saw it, and I'm like, it's like $28, and then you could use my code BRITCHES on top of that and get money off. Bought it immediately. And then here we're getting into, like, I purchased and PR. So I'm going to do my purchase first, and then we'll get into some PR products. So if I had to pick one palette from Unearthly Cosmetics of 2021, it's definitely the Fall Magic. This is totally like my favorite color story that they've done, just for what I look for, and just everything that this offers is so fucking good. This is what's on my eyes today. I'm wearing the shades Cocoa, Cozy. I have a little bit of Bonfire and Branch, Cashmere, and Magic. It's kind of just like a mishmash of a bunch of stuff, but I did this look super quick. This is just totally my vibe, but this is what I was saying. I'm like, having this Donna Fall palette, I think this pairs so nicely with this palette. Like, there's definitely some overlap, I think, some of them are pretty close to one another, but it's like, tell me that these don't go so nicely together. So I have been loving this. I used this, I can't even remember what video it was, it was actually my last new makeup releases, like the new makeup releases before, like the worst makeup of 2021, that one. I think it was like number 84 or something. Anyways, you've seen me use this if you watch my videos. So, like, even looking at this, here's another one. It's like Change kind of gives me like what this eyeshadow is about. This one's a little bit more silvered, a little bit more lavender, so it's not exact, but this palette's so fucking good. The formulas, everything about this palette, it's just, I just want to touch it. So pretty. So if I had to pick a favorite of Unearthly Cosmetics, this is the number one so far for me. Just mostly because of color story and what I look for. And then they were actually so nice and sent me the In the Dark collection. I featured this in a TikTok, I believe. So this came with, I already have the lip gloss stored away, but this came with a highlighter and an eyeshadow palette as well. The highlighter is not really something that I think I'm going to get a ton of use out of, but if I want something like just a little bit more different, or if I'm doing like an icy sort of a look or something like that, because it has like a blue undertone to it. I will say, like with Unearthly Cosmetics, when you swatch their highlighters and stuff, they don't look as flattering as they look when you apply them to your face. At least that's my opinion. So this is the highlighter, and then I'll show you guys the eyeshadow palette as well. I almost dropped it. Oh! If you guys had to pick, what was your favorite palette? Because I feel like Unearthly Cosmetics / Alien Cosmetics, they were on a fucking roll. But, like, look at this. Look at how different. This is my favorite thing about Unearthly Cosmetics is the fact, one, they do these, like, refillable pans, or where you could take the pans out. Not refillable. You could take you could take the eyeshadows out if you want to put them in, like, a custom palette. Not all of their palettes are like this, but I hope that this is something that they're kind of moving in the direction of basically having this. So if you want to put, like, all your palettes in one, like, Z palette or something, you guys get it. But this, it's just, their color stories are so different. It kind of gives me, like, Melt Cosmetics vibes, except better, because they work better for me. I have a love-hate relationship with Melt Cosmetics. They have incredible color stories, but I always feel that their formulas are just like... So, Unearthly Cosmetics, they fill, like, that void for me. So, I love them. So, there's that. That was the In the Dark collection. This is available. They have another holiday collection available as well. I requested this one because I thought it was more of my wheelhouse. I know, guys, my makeup aesthetic is so boring, but it's fine, okay? And then I was so excited because this is a brand I've been wanting to try, so this is also PR. I got an email, I think, from Merit Beauty, and they were like, hey, let us send you some stuff. And I'm like, okay. Because this, I think, is another brand. It's just very much my makeup aesthetic. It's clean beauty. It's minimal. It looks, I think, more expensive and, like, chic than it actually costs. Does that make sense? It gives me the vibe of, like, luxury brand, and that's just what I like. So they sent me this first little purse. It's so cute. And then I have a bunch of products. I was able to pick out, I think, 6 products for them to send me. So I'm going to show you what they sent, and I'll swatch these for you so you can see what shades. I'm actually wearing one of the products today. So the first thing I asked for was the Minimalist, the Perfect Complexion Stick. I picked up 2 shades of these, actually, because I wanted to use one as basically a foundation. So this is what the packaging looks like. See what I'm saying? It's like, it looks like it's expensive. And I don't think that this brand is really that expensive. I think it's probably in like $20 to $30 range, if I'm remembering correctly. So I picked up 2 shades, like I said. So the other shade I asked for was Buff, because I wanted to use this as basically like a cream bronzer sort of a situation. So let me give you guys a swatch. I think that this shade might be a miss for me as far as like cream bronzer. I think I should have went like another shade darker, or maybe even 2. But I will say, like, when I blended out the foundation, like when I applied it to my face, I'm like, ooh, it looks better. Because when I looked at the shades like in this little like bullet, I don't know, I really, really like this for some reason. So this is the shade Bisque, and this is what you see as my foundation today. Damn! I just saw Merit is trash. Fight me. Listen, this foundation... Are y'all seeing how good my skin looks today, though? But I'll keep you guys posted. If you guys want a dedicated video to Merit, I think I might do that, but let me know what you guys think. But yeah, this shade for me, I think is going to be a miss, but I think I'll be able to use it like when I self-tan or something. So I asked for 2 of those shades. I also requested the Clean Lash Lengthening Mascara. I'm not going to open this quite yet. I want to wait until I actually go to use it. But like, I don't know. I love the aesthetic. Let's see, I tried that stick and it fell off of my face. I mean, I haven't worn it all day. I've just been wearing it for probably like an hour and a half. I mean, so far I'm doing good. So this is the mascara. I think it's got just like a traditional like L'Oreal Voluminous sort of a wand, I think. But I'll keep you guys posted on that. I just don't want to open it. You know, I got to go through my concealer still. And then I also requested the Day Glow, which is anybody surprised that I asked for another highlighter. So this packaging, this actually reminds me a lot of the, you know, the M Cosmetics, like the face sticks that I love. Packaging reminds me a lot of that. Maybe almost like M Cosmetics meets Glossier. That's kind of the vibe that gives me. But this is actually the highlighter that's on top of my face right now. This I think I'm going to really, really like. So I'll give you guys a swatch down here. It's just a really soft and subtle highlight. But do you see that sheen? It's so, so pretty. And this is where I'm just like, I think that this is just like my makeup aesthetic. Because I don't love like super high coverage. I like a very like natural looking complexion. I mean, occasionally I'll get crazy with the eyes. But I just like to look almost like more put together sort of a thing. This... Oh, it looks so pretty. I see you guys are chatting in the live chat. I'm like, all right, I think I'm going to have to do a video on this. I also asked for the, what is this called? The brush number 1 blending brush. I don't know if this is natural hair or synthetic. I'll look into this more for like the video, but I'm like, all right, let's see how this works. I didn't use it today. I basically wanted to use like the brushes that I always use. This is just cute. It gives me like Westman Atelier vibes. That's where I say I'm like, I love the aesthetic. I love it. And then the last thing I asked for was the Shade Slick Tinted Lip Oil in the shade, was it Ombre Pomade, I think it is? I think that's the name. I'll let you guys know once I open this. Ah! Okay, Kendall says it's synthetic. Thank you, Kendall. So this one, this is like a $30 brush, I think. Little spency for a synthetic, but I'll try it. That's actually good news for me though, because for complexion brushes, I do prefer synthetic. So the fact that this is like teeny tiny, this could be ideal for travel. We shall see. I hit a step away. What are those swatches on your hand? Is it It's Belle? This is It's Belle. And then we've got a bunch of highlighters, but yeah, that's the Donna Fall collection. All right, so this Merit lip oil. Oh, it's the shade Taupe. So have you guys tried these? I feel like for Merit, this is what I hear the most hype about are their lip oils. Lip oils typically aren't my jam because it's like, wait, I applied something. Where did it go? But the shade on the model looks so pretty. It's almost like a Your Lips But Better sort of a thing, at least like for my lip shade. So I just think this is something that I could use just to kind of slap on if my lips are feeling dry or something like that. Either way, I have all this stuff. If you guys want a dedicated merit video, or if you want me to do like a testing new makeup sort of a thing, give me your guys' feedback. But I think that that's everything that I picked up, besides some more like daily facial the Kirkland face wipes. I'm looking around just to make sure, but I think that's everything. Oh, another thing I picked up recently was the House Labs. Did I do a video on this? I can't even remember. Like, that's very much where I'm at. I'm like, what the fuck is going on in my life? The Casa Gaga, I did a TikTok on this. I know that, but I can't remember if I did a YouTube video or if I featured it. The highlighter, the blush. What else? I got some. Oh, and the eyeliner. I think I did use this. I think I used it in like a Yes or Yawn. Guys, I'm a mess. Did you guys see? Are you guys following my bar's Instagram? I posted like a year in review, except I did 2 years. And I finally showed like sneaks of like what I've been working on. So excited. All right, let me see. Have you guys picked up anything? Like, what was the final item that you picked up in 2021? I'm nosy. I love to know what you guys buy. Oh, let's see. Tammy says, get ready with me, new makeup. That'll probably be how I like kick off the year, maybe. I wanted taupe during the VIB sale and it was sold out. I ended up getting Falcon and I love it. Okay. I'm telling you, that's what I hear the most rave reviews about is their lip oil. So, fingers crossed. I love it. See, Tammy's coming through. She knows my content better than I do. Britt needs an intern. For real. Now accepting applications. Yeah. Oh my god, for real. Isn't it so exciting? I can't wait. I ordered 2 Glam Light palettes. Yes. Kendall, of course you did. I still haven't gotten those contour sticks yet, or the bronzer sticks. I need to, though. Tom Ford concealer. Yes. The pastel pink liner from your TikTok. Oh, I think you're talking about the Norvina one. Hold on. Let me find it for you. I always have to pull this over because I have so many liners in here. I need to declutter these because a lot of them I'd never even wear. Where is it? Right here. The Norvina pastel pink from Anastasia Beverly Hills. That's the one. I think that's the one you're talking about at least. Oh, let's see. Oh, you were just telling me that that's what you got, probably. Karen, you're welcome. I ordered some Charlotte Tilbury concealer to try it. You can't wait. Yes. Did you guys see the Charlotte Tilbury Beauty Light wands were back in stock today? Who got one? Let's see what you guys are saying. I recently picked up the Shiseido Sunblock and the Jacqueline Morphe Neutrals palette. Amazing. Yes, girl. Let's see. Lunar Beauty Facelift palette, half price. I almost made a haul for Lunar Beauty, but I was like, you know what? Even though it's half off, I'm not doing it. Because it was like on Instagram, I think. You could have gotten 50% off like everything and then also free shipping, and I skipped on it. I was a good girl. Natasha Denona Retro palette today. Yes, this palette's so good. One of the best for this year, I think. Kaleidos Cloud Lab Lip Clay was my last purchase. Yes! I love seeing what you guys buy. I'm so nosy. Let's see. I got the Montel Discovery. What is that? Montel? What is that? Burberry Holiday Palette. Oh my god, that palette looks so pretty. I keep looking at it. The Tarte New Cream Trio. Yes. It's okay. You can't type. I can't read. It's fine. NARS Cheek Palette. Yes. Is it like the new one? Like the one that just came out? Or the one that did come out like with the bondage packaging? Which one? They've been on fire with launching frickin' face palettes. Okay, that Briogeo hair mask that's on sale at Sephora. Totally bought it and a backup. In true Karen fashion, we are a bunch of enabling clowns. Yes, mini Biba. Paid in shots. I think one of the last things I got was the Pat McGrath, like the Bridgerton collection. I have been trying to buy Dior for like days. I still can't place Dior orders and it's pissing me off so bad. I don't remember what my last purchase because I was buying a bunch of shit before the end of the year and I go on my no buy. Oh my god. I'll say prayers for you. I posted a Reels and TikTok the other day and I was like, people asking me about going on a low buy. Don't be ridiculous. No fucking way am I going on a low buy. But props to you. Best of luck to you doing your low buy. Oh, let's see, the Rare Beauty bronzer stick. Have you guys tried that yet? Because I want to get it. Last purchase was the Tom Ford Glittery lipstick. Yes. Rose, I'm going to no buy. I'm just here for Brit. I love that for us. Thank you for being here, Rose. You're such a beautiful britch. I bought Norvina 5 on sale and I'm in love. I still have a Norvina palette. The purple one, I have not even touched yet. Don't shame me. The 2 Platinum Hits palettes. Yes, they're so good. Oh my god. I can't wait to see what they do next year. I bought ABH bottom lashes. Yes. French Mademoiselle. Oh yeah. Westman Atelier highlighter and lit. 2 Dior palettes and Dior bronzer and the Victoria Beckham eyeliner vault. Yes. Totally got Peachgasm today. That's the one that I need. I think I need to get a new Pinkgasm as well, though. Maybe I'll snag those. I keep my eyes peeled because I know that new foundation's launching. Because I'm definitely getting that. I can't wait to try that. Let's see. I was making good use out of a Nordy note. I know. I still have, I think, 2 from the anniversary sale. I tried ordering that Chanel... What was it? The Chanel Holiday Gloss Trio. That was my last purchase, but it got canceled, so it doesn't count. But I've been trying to get that for like a month. I ordered Nikia Joy loose powder and sponges. I hear that powder's amazing. I still have not tried it. Am I getting the new Dior Foundations? Well, I've been trying to, because I wanted to get the Dior Foundations. I wanted to get both of them and compare them. I wanted the new lipsticks with like that tweed-looking packaging. I wanted to get that Tutu eyeshadow palette, the new one with the new look collection. And I can't order from fucking Dior, so I keep checking the other retailers to see if the other, like, items come in stock. Because I see the foundations on a lot of different websites, which, to my understanding, the difference between, like, the new formula and the old is the new formula is a clean formula. So if you were wondering about those, that's, as far as I know, the only difference. But I haven't gotten them yet, but I do plan on it because Dior makes some of my favorite complexions. So I feel like I need it. I feel like I need to do it. Oh my god, you bought the Scott Barnes Holiday Music Box? I keep debating it. I should. Because I love Scott Barnes. I ordered Dashing Diva nail polish stickers at Ulta. Amazing. Yes. The Unwrapped NARS Cheek Palette. Fire. They need to bring that, the eyeshadow palette from that, from the holiday collection. They need to make that available, like, everywhere. I want to try an Indi Beat Cosmetics palette ASAP. I personally love the 2 just because it's more neutral. But if you love color, go for, like, the number 1. Because I think the number 1 has more wow factor as far as... Because I feel like with the neutral palette, the first row... with them all having, like, that white base with the, like, iridescent shift to it. Like, I like it, I appreciate it, but I feel like I already had that. Whereas, the Platinum Hits original, I love how colorful. And I think that I do like that one, too, is because it does have, like, the jewel tones and stuff. That, I think I was, like, really wowed by the number 1. And I still really love the number 2, and I use that one more. But it's just because of my makeup preference. Oh, let's see. You need to clear your cookies? Listen, Beth, I've tried fucking everything. Everything. I've tried different accounts. I've tried creating new accounts. I've tried checking out as a guest. I've tried customer service. I have tried it all for Dior. And they just don't want to sell me anything. And it's infuriating. I tried a low buy. Karen, could anybody ever imagine Karen Harris doing a low buy? No buy? Karen, I remember when you tried it wasn't it last year you tried doing a low buy at first? It lasted about 5 fucking seconds. Don't be ridiculous. Oh, Pinkasm sold out again. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. I fell for the Pat McGrath sale. Oh yeah, Pat McGrath just had 30% off again. Exactly why I always say don't ever pay full price for Pat McGrath. Even though I did buy the Bridgerton collection, I still got 10% off that baby. Amy, I've tried that too. Doesn't work. I've tried it all. I've tried different cards. Literally. I even tried Klarna, for Christ's sakes. I have never used like a buy now, pay later. I've never used one of those services where it's like it charges you monthly sort of a thing. I usually just like use my PayPal. I was like, I'm desperate. I really need to try this shit. New Chanel collection next week. I'm patiently waiting because those blushes. Oh, yeah, baby. We're going to have a lot to talk about next week, I think, for new makeup releases. Dior Foundations at Neiman Marcus for pre-order. I think I've seen them at Neiman Marcus, Bloomingdale's, Saks, Sephora. I'm pretty sure I've seen those Dior Foundations everywhere. I was just checking. Nordstrom was another one. I just keep checking to see if those lipsticks pop up. And if you were interested in the Dior spring collection, like, there's like 2 eyeshadow palettes that could pass as face palettes. I'll link it for you guys after. It's available on Selfridges right now, I think. I'm like, wait, what the hell's going on? I forgot my phone is on my little tripod. Oh, let's see. I need to turn that off. Forget the other night I made a very sleepy decision. Make a big Charlotte Tilbury order. I need to remove my credit card info. I love that for you, though. Oh, let's see. And clean formula means nothing. See, that's right. I don't know the specifics. I'm not like, oh my God, I'm going to buy it because it's clean. I'm just like, okay, cool, it's clean. I'll take your word for it. I ordered Terra Moons for the first time and I can't wait to get my hands on the Cosmos. Oh my gosh. That collection is fire. And I still like, I've barely touched it. I used it like that one day and haven't since. But gorgeous. You must have really pissed off Dior. Here's the other thing. Like, I tried doing the chat again recently. It doesn't even let me, like, chat with them. They must have flagged my account for some reason. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck happened. Like, I've never returned anything from them. Nothing. I'm like, listen, all I ever try to do is throw money at you. The fuck? Oh, let's see. You buy the music box and put it in your bar on a pedestal with a spotlight. Oh, yes, I've tried calling them Tracy. It just doesn't work. Can your mom order? Hasn't worked. Tried it all. Tried shipping it to the bar. God, I'm telling you guys, I fucking tried it all. Tried it all. I'm supposed to be on a no buy and it's not going well. That's what it was. Karen, we've been friends since 2019. Was that the first year we were friends? We've known each other a while now. I could have swore you were doing a no-buy, like when we first met. He probably did. That's a lie. He probably wouldn't even fucking know how to do that. Listen, you guys want to hear this? Try a different IP address. You know what I tried? ExpressVPN. That is the level that I went to try to fucking buy Dior. Like, I went and I, like, started up with ExpressVPN or whatever. I don't even know how to fucking use that. And I'm just like, clown. That's where I posted on my Insta story. I'm like, on the real, is anybody like an employee of Dior? Like, that I could just call and fucking order shit through. Because that's very much where I'm at. Even when I try to call the stores, I tried calling like 3 stores in New York City. They must all be closed or something because no one answered. Maybe they've got my name on just like, if this bitch calls, don't fucking answer it. Yup, tried it, but here's the other thing. I called like Vegas before. It was one of their more like popular stores, I think. I tried calling there, and then the stuff that I wanted to buy, they didn't have it. Like, they didn't have access to sell it because it was available earlier online. I'm like, this makes no fucking sense. It pisses me off so bad. If anybody has an essay at Dior, hook me the fuck up. Please and thank you. My BFF told me if I buy anything in January, I have to give those products to her, and if she bites her nails, she has to buy me a product of her choice. Oh my god, I'm so glad I do not have a friend that's like that. Yeah, we'd be screwed. Oh, let's see. Can't buy anything in the beauty section on Selfridges in Ireland. Really? Oh, that's a bummer. Shit. Let's see. I've decided to do a long makeup no buy and a long fragrance every buy. Every buy. That's what I feel I've been living lately. I took my credit card info off my iPad. Poor me. I have to get up and use my laptop to purchase. I swear, if that motherfucker did. He's like, excuse me, she's opening a bar. The last fucking thing that she needs to do is buy fucking Dior makeup. Exactly. I have fucking tried everything. Is it just a state of New York? I don't know. Like, is anybody else having this much problem with Dior? Or am I just the only clown that, like, continuously tries? Okay, no one answers Sephora's in New York City stores at all. It just rings for days. Any store. Good to know, because I'm like, I thought maybe they were closed, though. Let's see. I don't bother with no buy or low buy because then my friends or my kids' fiance think I just blow through makeup that fast. Imagine there's just a mugshot of Brit's face behind every Dior counter. Would not surprise me. Listen, I'm telling you. Is your cart? I don't know, because I have tried. Yeah, I don't think you guys understand, like, the level of how many times I have attempted to purchase. How many different cards that I've tried. Because that's what, at first I was like, all right, maybe it's just, like, my PayPal. Because, like, my email doesn't match with, like, my PayPal email. I was like, maybe that's it. Let me try my credit card. Nope. Let me try this one. Let me try this one. Let me add a new account. Let me ship it to my bar instead of my house. Everything. It doesn't fucking work, man. I feel like I've talked about this a lot, though, so I'm gonna... I'm just gonna get over it. I know it's Dior, though, because I just saw Tracy said maybe call your bank. I know it's Dior because whenever I input my information, it's almost like it goes. This is what I think happened. Because Dior has even, like... They basically, like, reset my account to see if that would work, and it still didn't work. Ever since they switched to, like... Basically, like, having the two different sections. Like, they basically changed their website. It has been that way ever since. Like, I haven't been able to purchase since they changed their website. So I honestly think it's something on their end where it's just not allowing, like, them to complete the order. Has anybody purchased from Dior lately, though? I don't know. But then when I try to call them, they're just like, yeah, sucks for you. There's nothing that we can do about it. Like, I think I need to talk to, like, an IT department or something. Because that's, to me, what it feels like it is. But at the end of the day, I don't know. I can literally hop on a train and go to the store faster than them picking up the... I'm sure I could drive 4 hours and probably do the same. Two can play this game. I'm just like, damn, maybe I did, like, a bad review and they just didn't like it. But then again, it's like, I don't think I've given Dior, like, a bad review. If anything, I'm just like, I don't see where, like, this is worth the hype sort of a thing, but I would never disrespect Dior. Queen Dior would never do that. Okay. Guys, we've been here for an hour. Did you guys enjoy yourselves tonight? I mean, I know we came here for a haul, but we also always come for a chitty chat as well. If you guys enjoyed yourself, if you're new, don't forget to like the damn video. Not even if you're new. All of y'all need to like the damn video or dislike it. That's fine too. But y'all need to follow me on TikTok and on Instagram. Okay? Okay. And what else? I'll be back tomorrow. I think tomorrow's video is going to be a morning video because it's New Year's Eve and your girl's getting turned up tomorrow night. So I think I'm going to be live either in the morning or afternoon. We'll see when it is. You'll be surprised. And then we'll be doing Best of Beauty for 2021. I'm really excited, but I'm like, I'm gonna try to be a lot more picky. Like, I'm gonna try not to mention like a shit ton of products. I want to mention like the actual like bomb ass ones. So if you guys want to see my Best of Beauty for 2021, you're gonna want to tune in tomorrow. And other than that, be safe. Enjoy your new year. Live your best fucking life and drink for me. Because I'll be drinking too. We'll be over there going, cheers! Popping bottles. Who's popping bottles tomorrow night? I'm drinking water tonight. I'm being a good girl. I tell you what, though. Your girl needs to go back to the gym once the new year kicks over. I'm one of those people. Like, resolutioner. Is that what people call us? Where people start going to the gym at the first of the year. That's me. I'm one of those. But it's fine. Okay. I will see you guys tomorrow. Subscribe, like the video. And Best of Beauty tomorrow. Woo woo! Okay, bye.